Yale invests in crypto, Bithumb to open a DEX, and what's going on in South America. Welcome to Ledger Mix. This is the daily show brought to you by Blockstreet that catches you up on the latest blockchain news. My name is Kenny Ferreira. Today is October 5th. And in our first story today, we've learned that Yale's endowment has invested in Paradigm, a $400 million crypto fund founded by Fred Ehrsam and Matt Huang, and this comes after Yale invested in Andreessen Horowitz earlier this year. The important thing to note here is that Yale's endowment has been one of the most successful amongst all colleges and universities in the US, and they have an 11.8% annualized return over the last 20 years. To put that in perspective, the average is 6.8%, and Yale nearly doubles that. Many of these other endowments look to Yale as a trendsetter, and we might begin to see more of them invest in funds dabbling in the crypto space. In our second story, the Korean exchange Bithumb has announced plans to open up a decentralized exchange, also known as a DEX, by the end of the month. Typically, centralized exchanges store their users' cryptocurrencies in high-volume wallets, but this makes those holdings appealing to hackers because they can steal huge sums of money in one go. In fact, Bithumb itself lost $31 million to hackers in June. The good thing about the Bithumb DEX is that the company will not actually hold any cryptocurrencies directly because users instead trade peer-to-peer. With the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, Binance, also announcing a DEX, this could become a trend that helps ease security concerns people have while using exchanges. And in our final story, Reuters has reported that there are two companies interested in opening up Bitcoin ATMs in Argentina to fulfill demand. Athena Bitcoin is going to launch 30 ATMs by the end of December, while Odyssey Group hopes to install 1,600 by the end of 2019. While a lot of people have focused on the hyperinflation in Venezuela, there are actually many currencies in South America that are being devalued, including the Argentine peso. This makes the country a breeding ground for adoption, and by making an alternative to fiat available to these people, cryptocurrency will have a good litmus test for real-life application. Okay, that's it for today's show. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. If you watch this as a video on YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram, make sure to follow us and let us know in the comments what you thought about today's show. If you listened as a podcast, leave us an iTunes review because that's going to help as well. I'll be with you all again on Monday.